I was going to make this video outside, but it's very, very hot and the cicadas are too loud. I'm not sure if you're able to hear them, but let's just say it wasn't the best environment for a video. So this is obviously just another unscripted, unedited video. I guess you could say a vlog or whatever. But I wanted to talk about sort of how to find peace with yourself and your faith or whatever. And I'll simply start by reading the opening lines of my long poem that I started last year. I believe it was in the spring of 2014, entitled "The World." Happiness is my spirituality, peace my religion. They give me sanctity and rationality and offer forth a steadfast footing. So, the point is, happiness is, or should be, I guess I should say, the goal of your spirituality. Even to the point where it becomes your spirituality. Being happy is one of your main goals as a person, probably as it is. I think it's all of our goals to be at least content and happy in life. So that's the first line, peace, my religion, which is simply saying, look, it's pretty obvious. Being peaceful, being at ease with yourself, the being fulfilled and, like I said, at ease with yourself and with others should be also an aim of religion. Even to the point where peace is your religion, because it's a practice at some point. It's a belief, being at peace in as much as you can, if not all the time. So it becomes a way of life. They give me sanctity and rationality and offer forth a steadfast footing. That's pretty self-explanatory. So I had that, and then when I was thinking about this, what I wanted to say in a video, this video, I found a place in this book, How to Expand Love by the Dalai Lama, and I was reading through it today, and today was a day of reading, not of TV. So in this first chapter, entitled My Outlook, he talks about how it's about love and compassion and coexisting and everything. So I'll just read this paragraph that caught my eye. A religious act is performed out of good motivation with sincere thought for the benefit of others. Religion is here and now in our daily lives. If we lead that life for the benefit of the world, this is the hallmark of a religious life. This is my simple religion. No need for temples, no need for complicated philosophy. Your own mind, your own heart is the temple. Your philosophy is simple kindness. And I just thought back to my poem, The Start of the World, and it's simple, peace and happiness start within, and then as your religion, the point of religious life is to be beneficial to the world, to others. And that's what this chapter is about, is like solving problems. And it's a pretty short chapter, but I always suggest you read this book very much to get the whole experience. So I see a lot of people that they have faith, and that's all good, but they either aren't at peace, it would seem, or they're always looking for a way to be at peace, or be at ease with their beliefs, and they have doubts, and they're not content really. So my thoughts on that are, look within, be still. Meditation is great, and you don't have to just sit around and be, trying to think anything. For example, when I'm out riding my bike, listening to music even, I feel like sometimes there's this, it's an enlightening feeling almost, it's a happy feeling, and so that gives me motivation to write or make videos and talk about these things. And so that could be your meditation. Exercise is a good way to release dopamine and stuff. So if you're in a funk, like I said, go ride your bike. I said that in, I think it was my 2 videos ago. So I mean it. It's just great. Maybe it's just me. Also, when I'm swimming, it's almost like a practice to that I do to like hold my breath and do breathing exercises in the water, and so that could be also breathing exercises are definitely a meditative practice that you can engage in to maybe ease your mind, release stress and tensions. And so that's kind of the emphasis in compassionate practices and such. And later in the book he talks about meditation. I haven't got there yet, but in my experiences, it's not just typical mindfulness meditation. You can do it all the time, be mindful. Sometimes throughout the day I just take time to be in the moment and really focus on all the sensations and just being there, letting worry, anxiety go. And if you're looking for peace and happiness, that could be something you do. Now, as far as fulfillment and purpose in life, those are, you think, a little more complicated issues, and not many people know what their purpose is, and that's probably true. But I think, as the opening lines of the world say, happiness is my spirituality, peace is my religion, and so being happy could be your purpose. Now, that may seem a little selfish or something, but the point is to get to a place of enlightenment or so, where you know that the point of your happiness is to aid in the world as well, and so you share happiness with others, and you just overflow with it at some point. And so compassion and being a loving person towards everybody, really. That's kind of the I don't know the word. That's the epitome of perhaps fulfillment. That could be the goal, and so I think that's the point of most religions. As he says, it's to benefit the world. All the religious leaders, great teachers, the Buddha, Christ, and Muhammad, they really wanted to benefit their fellow man. There was no, whatever you believe, it's not like they were just doing that, to have power or something. No, I mean, that's, something more going on. So, the point of this video is to offer some ideas to some people. So, that's about it, I guess. I don't want this video too long. I think I've got the point. If you're feeling down, exercise is good, meditation can be beneficial very much, prayer even, and you can kind of mix those up together, being still. Reading is great. I mean, reading is really good as well. So, in the next video, I guess I'll talk about purpose and more in the religion part of things a bit. So, that's about it, guys. See you later.